the building again, actually his own building, and what a heck of an event we have, Nick. It's always a pleasure to see you. What do we have going on? The vibe here is so cool.
Well, you know, I mean, we've been kind of bored lately, so we decided just to throw a random party.
Yeah?
You know? Yeah. We're offering free beer and food, so, I mean, you're here.
Yeah. So the beer and the food is the spotlight.
Exactly.
All this machining
we do machining and automation as well. Yeah.
So what's this event called? What can we look forward to? What can the audience get excited about over the next few minutes as we talk about the technology?
So basically, this is our 2024 Automation Day. It's actually our first Automation Day that we've ever done. We typically try to do open houses at least once a year. Sometimes we'll do like little lunch and learns and stuff like that, but this is an actual event. Typically IMTS years we'll do a one-day event, and then non-IMTS years we do a two-day event. So basically this is just our annual open house for 2024.
Well, you did like a cars and hot dogs or something like that.
What do we call it? Hot dogs, and hot machines.
And that was a really positive event that you got a lot of people here for.
Yep.
So what's the difference between something like that and what we're doing today?
Basically, I mean, that one was just a bigger event. It was a two-day event. I think we had about 170-ish people come by for that event. But this one, we've really been stepping up our game lately in the automation side of things, engineering, applications. So this is just kind of us showcasing, the automation side of things, the turnkey side of things. A lot of people kind of use the phrase turnkey flippantly. To us, a turnkey is the whole entire solution from start to finish. Customer brings a print to us and says, I need to make X number of these a year. I'm not touching nothing. So we're really getting into stuff like that. We've got a lot of really cool solutions. I mean, even stuff like this little AGV that's behind me here, where if somebody wants to have us process their dunnage for them. So we're just kind of showcasing that. And another thing is trying to tell the story of automation is a lot easier than people might think. A lot of people get really scared of it and, I want a robot, but it's too complicated. And, so we're just trying to kind of show that, hey, listen, in a matter of a couple days, we can have you making parts.
Comfort zone, it's a beautiful place to live, but nothing grows there.
Exactly.
And we need to get out of that for sure. And you're right. I mean, look at this. We got KUKA here. We got some of your partners, Waybo here. We got a cobot cell here on your Hurco. Automation is all over the place, and you're right. It is getting easier. But you're also right in the sense that some people who haven't adopted it yet still have that little bit of worry. So having someone like you, a team like you that's confident and comfortable, can explain things easily to allow people to really go, well, I'm still a little nervous, but I understand better, and thank you for your help. So let's talk a little bit about Merrifield and what sets you guys apart. There's certainly conversations out there right now about how important it is to have boots on the ground. MTD is a UK-based company that's spread across the US, and we get to see shops around the country. We also don't get to sleep all the time because we're bouncing from state to state to state.
You guys in your travel is crazy.
And we see the importance of boots on the ground. To have one location and only feed from that location to all the companies, you guys do an amazing job of that. But let's talk about where Merrifield stands out when it comes to, I'm going to be here with you, I'm going to hold your hand, I'm going to make sure you're taken care of, and if something goes wrong, we're there for you as well also.
Yep. Yeah, one of the things with us is basically we like to be the complete source and the complete solution for our customers. So if somebody comes in and, for example, buys a Hurco machine from us, who do they call for service? They call us. Who do they call for parts? They call us. Who do they call for the install? Us. Same thing with all of our partners, and actually everybody in this building, we control the whole entire process from start to finish. There's a lot of people that are out there that are kind of going to the manufacturer direct model. I think maybe if you're a smaller company that might be able to work. Some of the really highly technical stuff, I think that could work. But if you're somebody that's got, hundreds, thousands of machines hitting the market, how can you possibly support that without localized service right in the backyard? I mean, no offense to some of these, these other guys, but we've got relationships with our customers right here in Michigan.
You are rooted.
They don't want to call somebody that's in Chicago and hope that they can, get somebody over, pay them 7 hours of travel at $250 an hour or whatever the heck it is, and it costs you $2,000 to even have somebody hit your parking lot. So we really believe in the localized support model. We work with partners. I mean, Hurco is absolutely fantastic. We work with partners like them that enable us and realize that we're kind of the customer to them. The more that they can, the stronger that they can make us, the stronger we can make our customers. So it translates to more sales, and better feeling around the project. I mean, you can have the greatest product on the planet, but if you can't support it, who cares?
It becomes a very expensive boat anchor.
Exactly. Yep. And we've seen quite a few of those. So But I mean, speaking of that, I mean, you get sometimes in instances where people might have the $1 million machine, and it might be 10% faster than the fastest thing that we have, whatever it is. But 9 times out of 10, we might have a more cost-effective solution. And also, too, that machine's not really very useful when the $1 million machine's sitting there doing nothing for 3 weeks because you got to wait for support coming out of 6 states away.
Yeah.
So that's really kind of our model, is just being a true one-stop shop.
Yeah, you mentioned it from the beginning of this all the way through where we are now, from the definition of turnkey and what it means to have all the automation to make people feel comfortable, to what we're talking about in the sense of we want to be localized, we want to take care of people, we want to be friends with people. And the event today, we're going to see a lot of those friends. Something I'd love to bring up, Nick, and because you brought this up to me and I think it's really valuable, is you have a lot of great partners here, and we can name drop all day from the KUKAs that are here and the Hurcos that are here and your Euro over there.
And Promac.
But you have one company here that I'd like to highlight because they are massive. I mean, it's number one on the list of paperwork you gave me to talk about because the marketing isn't quite there, but the technology is there, and we want to help you create awareness on that product. Can we talk a little bit about this really powerful Taiwanese machine?
Yeah. So actually, I'm fresh off of a trip from those guys last week where we got to see some of the latest and greatest. But what we're talking about is the Goodway group, which a lot of people have never even heard of Goodway. A lot of people have heard of OEA. So OEA is the machining center side of things, and Goodway is the turning center side of things. Fun fact for you, largest manufacturer in all of Taiwan. 4.4-ish million square feet of manufacturing, with another 1.5 million being made right now. Wow. So they're putting additions onto their buildings that are bigger than most of the manufacturers that are even out there. And we've got a couple of their machines in our showroom, which we'll talk about, I'm sure, a little bit later today. We've got an AF1000 OEA on our floor. Basically, your kind of typical-ish, common 40-inch by 20-inch machine. But we got some pretty sweet features that are packed into it, and we can do a fully loaded machine through spindle coolant, 400 block look ahead, auto doors, everything for under 100 grand. So
I'll take 3.
Yeah. Hey, one's right here, man. We'll load
Can
you
I get the one off the show floor?
You gotta. I don't know if they're gonna like it on carry-on, but we'll figure it out. We'll ship it to you in pieces.
How would that work? So you plan to do this event more regularly now, so we can get people excited. For those who didn't make it today at this event, high-fiving us like we're doing, all the excitement that's going on. And we're actually filming this right now before we let anyone in the doors because Nick is going to be so busy today.
Hopefully.
You will be, I guarantee you, which is why we started. But you're planning to do this more often, more regularly, get people here, do this event, even if they're just showing up for beer and food.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I mean, we have a big event. This is our annual big event. But like I said, we do lunch and learns. But the one thing, too, is, we want it to kind of be an experience. We got the big monster, I think they're 20-foot by 10-foot banners on the walls. And people walk in and just go, wow, that's kind of cool, here's the thing. If you can't see it, oftentimes people don't have the comfort level and don't want to buy it. So we invite people here. I don't think there hasn't been a single week since we've been in this building for probably 4 years where there hasn't been customers that are visiting and just kind of coming and see it. And the one thing that we always do too is, let's say somebody's coming to look at a Hurco machine. We got the Promac fired up, we got the Takumi fired up, we got the Sodix fired up. Everything's running. It's a whole big experience. So somebody might walk in thinking that they want the Hurco, and then they might go, whoa, wait a minute, what the heck is that? So it's marketing. Just drive people here, drive them here, let them meet the team. We'll take them to the back and show that we might have a $300,000 head that our competitors, to get that head repaired, put it in a box, ship it to Italy or Germany or wherever the heck it's going. It gets there in 6 weeks. It gets in the queue. 2 months after your machine went down, your head's just now starting to be inspected. Well, guess what? With us, we'll take it off the machine. We'll bring it here. We'll have it disassembled that week. We'll have you back up and running in that amount of time before they're even looking at it. And we'll probably do it for half the price, too. So, which not a lot of people do that. So
no, and I want to say, please do not drop my microphone. That was a mic drop moment. If there was ever a time to drop the microphone, That was a mic
not
drop
doing that.
moment
You
for
can do
sure.
that.
I
I'm
can
not
do it
doing
with my
that.
microphones.
Yeah.
So please, for all of you watching right now, this is an annual event. Come see Nick and the Merrifield team and family. It's really a family here. Talk more about automation, how they can help improve your shop. If you're looking to become more efficient, as we're reshoring more often, as we're looking to become more profitable, all these things matter in the key puzzle pieces that complete a machine shop. The same old just isn't working anymore. So reach out to Nick anytime. Merrifield Machinery Solutions, really a great company. And we invite you out next year. Hopefully we'll be invited back as well. Nick, thank you so much for your time,
Thanks so much, man.
Always a pleasure.
Yep, thank you.